This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. It's Atletico Madrid. They face Arsenal live right here on EA TV. And plenty of excitement around here in the Spanish capital. We're at the Estadio Metropolitano. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League semi-final first leg action coming right up for you. It's Atletico Madrid, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, Derek, they don't come much bigger than this, do they? This will be a top-quality game between two of the best sides in Europe. Let's hope it lives up to its billing.
Partey. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. And this is how Atletico will line up. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Saúl starts alongside Koke in central midfield. And up front, Antoine Griezmann starts alongside Morata. And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Griezmann. Morata! Well, body in the way. Superbly read and executed. Thomas Partey. Now with Havertz. Understandable that they might look for Koke to make an impact. Samuel Lino. Hermoso. Griezmann. A good and fair challenge.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Ben White. Kai Havertz. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed!
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Hermoso. Samuel Lino. Now Griezmann. Trossard. Partey. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Now just the tackle that was needed. Declan Rice. And good work from Atletico to win the ball back. Tomiyasu. Trossard. Kai Havertz. And return to Trossard. And a very good challenge. Morata. Thomas Partey. It's with Takehiro Tomiyasu. Lovely tempo to this passing sequence. And so it is. The first half has come to an end. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Moving forward effectively. Gives it a go. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. Playing it short. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Now can they counter clinically? You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect, Stuart.
Well, he's struggled to have any real impact on the game. I think if they are to kick on in the second half, it's key that he sees a bit more of the ball, and hopefully with that, he can start to put that back line under a bit more pressure.
Decent position for Atletico to find themselves in. A fine reading of the situation. Tomiyasu. This is looking threatening. Outdoing his opponent. Griezmann! And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Trossard. Trossard. Will he play it in? And quick thinking defensively. Molina. It's with Hermoso. Nahuel Molina. Marcos Llorente. And fine work from Arsenal to win it back. Marcos Llorente has it. A lot of momentum to this Atletico attack. Morata. Llorente. Can he give them the lead? Ball is loose. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Saka. Arsenal could be onto something. And still they wait for the chance. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Oh, and it goes! The opening goal in this semi-final. A long way from being decided, but it could be telling.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Molina. Koke. It's with Saul. Atletico might be able to cash in here. Llorente. Fluency of movement. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. It is an Atletico substitution. Trying his luck. Save, but still a chance. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
Tomiyasu. Trossard. Rice. Tremendously strong in the tackle. De Paul. It's with Saul. Morata. Atletico Madrid know they're not going to get too many more chances. Time is a factor. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Havertz. Getting forward. And there it goes, the final whistle. Arsenal with the lead going into the return leg of this tie.
Well, they'll be pleased with that victory, but it's a slender lead they're taking into the second leg, and I think they'll be confident, but it's going to be tight, that's for sure.
Well, a high-level contribution from Kai Havertz. Stuart, sum up for us what most impressed you about his performance.
Well, he obviously scored the winning goal, but it was his overall performance that impressed me most. He was on fire today,